Welcome to PreMath. In this video, we have got this yellow shaded circle with the center O and this white square PECF fully inscribed in a big blue square ABCD, as you can see in this given diagram, such that the area of this yellow circle has been given to us as pi centimeter square. And moreover, this segment DE equals to this segment EC, and likewise this segment FC equal to this segment BF, and furthermore these points M and N are the points of tangency. And now our task is to calculate the area of this big blue square ABCD. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe. And please keep in mind that this figure may not be 100% true to the scale. Let's go ahead and get started, and here's our very first step. We know the area of this yellow circle has been given to us as pi centimeter square, and we are going to calculate the radius of this circle. I'm going to label the radius as lowercase r. Now we are going to find the value of lowercase r. And now let's recall the area of a circle formula. Area is always equal to pi r square, where lowercase r is the radius. And the area has been given to us as pi. So therefore we can write the area of this circle as pi equals to pi times lowercase r square. And now we are going to divide both sides by pi to isolate r square. This pi and pi is gone, so therefore r square value turns out to be equal to 1. And now I'm going to undo this square by taking square root on both sides. So therefore our lowercase r radius value turns out to be positive 1 centimeter. So thus the radius of this yellow circle turns out to be equal to 1 centimeter. And here's our next step. Let's focus on this square PECF. I'm going to label its side lengths as lowercase a across the board. And since this segment DE equal to this segment EC, if this segment is lowercase a, then this is going to be lowercase a as well. And likewise this segment BF is going to be lowercase a as well, since this segment equal to this segment EC. So thus we can see the side length of this big blue square is going to be a plus a is going to be equal to 2 times lowercase a. And now our task is to find the value of this lowercase a before we could calculate the area of this big blue square ABCD. And now let's make an observation. We can see that these segments are equal. Likewise these segments are equal as well. So therefore we conclude that this point P is at the center of this big blue square ABCD. And in this next step I have connected these vertices A and C, as you can see, such that all these points are collinear on this diagonal. And now let's focus on this right triangle PEC. And we are going to use the Pythagorean theorem on this triangle. And here's our Pythagorean theorem: a square plus b square equal to c square. And in our case this BC is the hypotenuse, whereas these two segments lowercase a and lowercase a are our two other legs. Let's go ahead and fill in the blanks in this Pythagorean formula. So we got a square plus a square is going to be equal to our hypotenuse BC square. I'm going to undo this square by taking a square root on both sides. So therefore our PC segment length is going to be a times square root of 2. So thus our this PC segment length turns out to be a times square root of 2. And now let's make an observation. We can see that this segment AP is going to be equal to this segment PC, as you can see in this given equation. And we know our PC length is a times square root of 2. So I'm going to substitute that value a times square root of 2 over here. So therefore we can write our AP length is going to be a times square root of 2. I'm going to label this one as our equation number 1. And here in this next step, I'm going to connect this center O with these 2 points of tangency M and N, as you can see in this next step. And now let's make an observation. We can see that this ON is the radius of this circle, and we know our radius is 1. So this radius is going to be 1. And likewise, this OM is radius as well. So this is going to be 1 unit as well. And this OP is radius as well. So this is going to be 1 centimeter as well. And now let's recall the circle theorem. According to this theorem, the angle between the radius and the tangent line will always be exactly 90 degrees. So no wonder these angles are going to be 90 degrees each, since these are our radii and these are our tangent lines. So therefore we can see that this ANOM is the square. So therefore we conclude that this segment AM is going to be 1, and likewise this segment AN is going to be 1 as well. And now let's focus on this right triangle AMO. And we are going to apply the Pythagorean theorem on this triangle. And here's our Pythagorean theorem once again: a square plus b square equal to c square. And in our case, our hypotenuse is this segment AO length, whereas our 2 other legs are 1 and 1. Let's go ahead and fill in the blanks in this Pythagorean formula. So that is going to be equal to 1 square plus 1 square is going to be equal to AO square. I'm going to undo this square by taking a square root on both sides. So therefore our this AO segment length turns out to be square root of 2. So thus our this AO segment length turns out to be square root of 2. And now let's make an observation. We can see that this whole AP length is going to be equal to the sum of these 2 individual lengths AO plus OP, as you can see in this given equation. And we know our AO segment length is square root of 2. So I'm going to substitute that value over here. And likewise this OP length is 1. So I'm going to substitute 1 over here. However, from this equation 1, we can see our AP length is a times square root of 2. So therefore I'm going to substitute that value a times square root of 2 over here. So therefore after the substitution, this is going to become a times square root of 2 is going to be equal to square root of 2 plus 1. And now I am going to divide both sides by square root of 2 to isolate a. This 2 square root of 2 and square root of 2 is gone. So therefore a value turns out to be square root of 2 plus 1 divided by square root of 2. And now we are going to rationalize this denominator by multiplying and dividing by square root of 2 at the very same time. And now we are going to multiply these numerators, and likewise we are going to multiply these denominators as well. So therefore if we multiply these numerators, square root of 2 times square root of 2 is going to give us simply 2 plus 1 times square root of 2 is going to give us square root of 2 divided by square root of 2 times square root of 2 is going to be simply 2. So thus our lowercase a value turns out to be square root of 2 plus 2 all over 2. And now we know that our this big blue square side length is 2 times a, as you can see in this equation. And our a value is square root of 2 plus 2 all over 2. So let's go ahead and fill in the blanks. So this is going to be 2 times our a value is square root of 2 plus 2 all over 2. And here we can see this 2 and 2 cancel each other out. So therefore our this big blue square side length turns out to be square root of 2 plus 2. So thus this big blue square side length turns out to be square root of 2 plus 2. And here's our final step. Now we are going to calculate the area of this big blue square ABCD. And now let's recall the area of a square formula. Area of a square is always equal to s square, where s represents the side length of the square. And in our case, the side length of the square is square root of 2 plus 2. So therefore the area of this big blue square is going to be simply square root of 2 plus 2 whole square. And now let's recall this famous identity. A plus b whole square could be written as a square plus b square plus 2 times ab. And we are going to apply this identity on the right hand side of this equation. So therefore this is going to become 2 plus 4 plus 4 times square root of 2. And if we simplify this thing, that is going to give us 6 plus 4 times square root of 2 centimeter square. So thus after all the calculations and manipulations, the big blue square area turns out to be 6 plus 4 times square root of 2 centimeter square. And that is going to be approximately equal to 11.66 centimeter square as well. And that's our final answer. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos. Bye.